Hello everybody, welcome to Don't Stop. Thank you for joining me. We are playing Banished today, and without further ado, we're just gonna get into it. So my goal for this little series here is gonna be to last as long as I can. Meaning I want to try and at least hit like 2,000 people. The highest I've gone is like 500, so this will be a challenge for myself, but it's fun. I've sunk quite a few hours into this game, and I've died many times, but I think I'm prepared to go the distance now. Let's see. Let's name our town Don'tsville. Don'tsville! And we're going to use a seed that I saw posted on a thread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 1 through 9. We want to leave it on valleys large. Terrain large. Climate is going to be mild. Again, I am not. And I'm going to leave disasters off for this one because I just want to make it there. And then the next time, if we make it, hey, let's try it on a little bit harder so we can do that. And the starting conditions are going to be medium. Here we go. Let's do this thing. Give me some action. Graphically, this game is beautiful. It's one of the few little real-time strategies that looks this good, I think, personally. The game overall is extremely simplistic. I'm gonna go ahead and hit my space bar so we pause our game so we can see what's going on out here. Oh baby, look at that. Right next to the main river, which is good. So there's a main river that goes through each map, and that's where you're gonna be building your trade routes. A lot of flat land around me too, and there's some islands, some more islands here. So let's go ahead and get our UI set up. Down on the bottom right, you can see that there is your little hotbar. The first little section there is your timer. You can move that up and down, pause it, play it. Second section is actually going to have all of your little widgets, tools. So I'm going to go with the Don'tsville. Kind of general overview. It tells me everything going on around my town. Next is the event log. Very important because it actually tells you what is happening in the now. I like to have the map out. Ooh, look at all that. There's a couple big lakes. There's a lot of flat land around there, especially down here in the bottom corner. A lot of flat area. Lots of flat area. Good mining mountains. Cool. Cool. Okay. And then, let's see, got our professions out. This is where we can kind of control all of our citizens and make them, work, don't work, whatever. Do what you want, makes you happy. Let's see, resource limits. I'm going to set those, bump those up to 500 right off the... I want them capping out and then telling me, I can't work no more, sir. We don't have no more room. Yes, you do. You're just being stubborn. And we're going to set our tools to 150 and our coats to 150, and then I'm just going to drop a 1, big old fat 1 right in front of that food. So we're at 15,000. And it looks good. So we start out with 5 families. I have a barn with some resources, and I have a stockpile. Also in this game, there's a few resources that you're going to start wanting to gather right at the beginning. We have wood, obviously, what you get from the trees. These little black grayish square blobs are iron, and then the smooth blobs, those are stone. And that's kind of what we want to go after right off the bat. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start. I kind of want to map out where I want some farms first, because farms are going to be, people die without farms. So let's go ahead and let's go. I like doing 8x8 size fields. It seems that you can get 1 farmer on them and they're able to harvest everything before the winter comes without losing any crops. And if you try and go like the full size fields, I always feel like I'm losing crops. It's just kind of, I don't know, something about that size of the field. I just don't like it. Okay, we got that. We got our first set of crops, 8x8s. I'm gonna set another set of fields up next to this just so we have it ready to go, and my laborers will actually start clearing that land and gathering those resources for me. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I can only do like a 7x8 here. That's terrible. Can I do, let's see, can I do an 8x8 down here? Oh, I can. Okay. Well, that 7x8 is just gonna look nasty up there, but it is what it is. We're gonna let it be. Let it be. Da-da-da. Okay. And another 8x8. Can I fit one more set of 8x8s? Oh, baby, Billy, look at that. Billy, we've done it. We have done it. Oh, man, look at that. That's gorgeous. Okay. And then, just for poos and giggles, I'm actually going to set up another stockpile completely adjacent to that barn. Right there. Right there. Looks good. Okay. So my laborers are going to start clearing that stuff. I'm going to set 2 of my townsfolk to being builders through my professions menu here. And then 2 buildings before we even get going. I want a hunting cabin, which probably would do well right up in this area. It looks like there's a lot of natural deer running through here. You know what I'm saying? So we want to get that up right there, and you always want to have a home right next to it. And I'm just going to go ahead and build this person a stone home. And then I need a gatherer's hut, which I'll probably put down here since this looks a little more forested. Right along the mountainside. Yes. And then a little stone home for them. And be able to live right next to. The reason you put the homes next to them is because it shortens the commute of the actual laborer that's working there. And so when they get hungry, they don't just leave their work site and wander off really far. They'll go right back to their home, they'll grab some food, and then they'll come back to their work site and continue on. All right, looks good. I think we have enough. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause. Bloop. Oh my gosh. Okay, everyone's going to the barn. They're gathering hide coats and iron tools. They're getting themselves ready to go, ready for work. Look at them running around with their pickaxes and axes and everything else that they've got. And then I'm going to build 2 more homes for our farmers, so they are close to their work site and not just running around. So we got those 2 homes. So I should have 4 homes being built. And I'm going to go ahead and crank up that spade. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Okay. Speed is cranked. We will see what happens here. Look at them go. They are chopping everything down. Yeah, take care of it. You guys are good workers. You're a good worker. You get a cookie. Big old fat cookie. Clear all the in-between stuff as well. Alright, getting those good. Oh no, I need farmers. Let's go ahead and pause. It's still early spring. I need 4 farmers because I want at least 4 of these fields rolling by now. Should have did this when it was still paused earlier, but that's okay. So I'm going to limit all of these to 1 farmer per. I made 4 people out of my 8 laborers farmers, and then I'm going to set this all to 4. And once I unpause, my 4 farmers will pick a field and go for it. Those question marks will disappear. And the ones that don't know what they're doing yet still have question marks over their head. So, oh, there we are. Now I have farmers ready to go, and they're going to start harvesting their crops. Wonderful! You guys are doing great. This game is kind of about patience. I have done a little more at the beginning than I should have, but at the same time, I just wanted this land cleared, so farms isn't that big of a deal, but do not just start throwing down buildings everywhere because then your folks will be in trouble. Logs and iron and their capacity. Oh no. But once they finish the farm, then they're gonna start dropping some major resources down on the on this other stockpile there. There, see that stockpile is ready to go. Now we have room for it. Now we have room for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Start gathering that crap and dropping it on that stockpile there. Can I do a dirt road? If you put down a road, it actually increases their speed. And they walk faster on roads. roads. They walk much faster on the roads. Cool. Cool. No! There's a stone in my way. It's blocking the road of progress.
Whilst waiting, I'm gonna grab a...
Nice sip of coffee. That is it. Alright, these folks are getting those roads done, getting this stuff out of the way. Farms are looking good. We are still homeless, so that is going to be issued as a priority. I want prioritize this and this building. Let's see, let's go ahead and prioritize that house first. And you'll see, once you prioritize something, your laborers will start, if they're not currently in a task, they're going to start gathering materials and walking right up there to the home and dropping them off to get it set up. So you're going to start chopping down all the resources that are on it, and then they are going to start putting resources back into it. So we need logs and stone. Here they come. They're going to start dropping stuff off unless they're just gathering those wood. Maybe. Guys, you're making me look stupid. Oh, here they come. They're just kind of working their way through the forest. Gonna start dropping off that stuff. Bloop. 9 out of 24 wood. Oh, here we go. Got another adventurer. Bloop. 18 out of 24 wood. Very well done. Nope, 2 more. Bloop. Bloop. Wood is done. You came over here to drop off 1 log. I should have you flogged, Safroni. Don't you come back here with that attitude. Stupid. It's their little moving menus, unless you can grab it while they're rolling. Sorry, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to grab that little moving menu while I was floating around everywhere. Okay, looks good, looks good. We got another laborer. Let's see. That house done. Should be ready, almost ready to be built yet. 19 out of 40 stone. So we got more stone that needs to be put into that guy. Come on now, laborers. There we go. There's a whole group of them rolling stuff over here. You guys are doing great. 31 out of 40 stone. We still need 10 out of 10 iron. What just happened? 37, 8 out of 10 iron. Okay, we're pretty close. And then our builders are going to be able to jump on this. 40 out of 40 stone. 2 more iron. Come on, baby. Is it you? Who are you? Oh, Ishad, you are going to be my hero? Ishad has done it. So once a building has all of its materials, it builds this like little outline, which is you know, the foundation. And your builders are then able to come over here and start pounding away at these bad boys and get things built. Don't cut it down anymore. I want it built. See? They start hammering. They start hammering the air. Just getting something to eat, and so that's why having them really far away is kind of an issue. But I mean, this isn't too terribly far, but it is far enough to where, you know, they're going to get out here, they're going to perform a task, and then they're pretty much not going to do much else. You know, they're going to hardly perform their task, because we still have, that was 2 out of 45 different building actions. We need another, you know, 43 building actions before this thing is done. So that's 1. That's it. 2, 3. Okay, so we're at 5, 6, 7, 10 out of 45 building. Let's just get that thing done. Get that going. We'll make a couple more builders. Hopefully get some more resources put down on it. And the next building that's probably going to get built is my logging cabin here. We need a supplemental food source for the winter. You know, truly I should have had those 2 done before I actually made the farms, but I'm okay with it because farms will bring in a decent amount of food. 2,500, so I do want those guys. But I also don't want all my folks to be homeless, so that's kind of a big deal there. Let's go ahead and prioritize this home here. Get get that one ready to go. No. I want you guys to finish this home. Where did my builders go? Does it like override what I just told them to do? Finish it. There we go. Okay, good job. Good job, you! We finished that home. Now we can prioritize this bad boy. Get that one done. $2,400 food. We have 175 firewood. If you're looking down on the bottom left screen, I can see that. We have 219 wood, 31 stone, and 158 iron. We did alright on some resources. What are my logs? Stone is low. So let's go ahead and harvest some stone. Just take out this whole big chunk of land right there and get all the stone upon it. Alright, got a house done. They're going to start working on this home here. Get that home done. And then I actually want to get this other home done before winter comes. Winter is headed this way, definitely. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, you guys are like 2 hits away from finishing that stupid thing. Come on. Oh no, the snows are upon us. The snows. Oh man, come on builders. Get that crapola done. Come on baby. Alright, we got one. Get this house built next. Still have 12 homeless people. My god, I've done terrible at the home building. This is a good idea of risking it to get the biscuit. So hopefully my folks do not freeze to death. That'd be the only negative here. But as long as you have like a house done that's within proximity of these folks, they will go there and use the fire at least to warm up. And what will happen is you'll actually see like little icicles popping up. They're not icicles, snowflakes. Snowflakes are the symbol for someone's like, hey, I'm freezing because I'm turning into a popsicle. That'll pop over the head, and then they will eventually die of hypothermia. So we want to make sure that we to death is I think what they tell you. This person froze to death. It'll just make you feel bad about it. All right, we've got a hunting cabin up, so I'm going to go ahead and put 2. I'm going to limit that to 2, and I'm going to make 2 hunters. Get me some supplemental food there. I'm going to limit my builders back down to 3, so I still have 4 laborers. So we'll drop that down to 2. Here, we've got plenty of stone. Stone is coming out right now. We've got 2 builders, 5 laborers, 4 farmers, and 2 hunters at the moment. Looks like they are working on this gatherer's hut over here. Home should be a little more important than the gatherer's hut, but I'm going to let them do their thing since they're just about done. Okay, we're going to limit this to 2 as well and pull 2 of those laborers into my gathering hut. So what the gatherers do is down here you can see these like tiny little shrubs, mushrooms, these shrubs here. Let's see, there's onions, if we can find one. There's some onions right there. There's some over here. There's some onions right next to that tree. Gatherers will go around and they'll start picking up all these things. Berries, fruits, onions, shrubs, roots, mushrooms, and that becomes another supplemental food source. And so your folks have plenty of food right there. All right, late winter. We have made it. We made it through our first winter. Nobody died of freezing to death, which is good. That is a good thing. I'm gonna let these 2 buildings finish. Oh no, we have one person that's cold. Okay, they went and they used the fire in one of these homes. Okay, we got 7 folks that are still homeless. Let us look at potentially. Okay, this season, this is our new season, so we're gonna want to look at a couple things here. First off, I would say this. just for kicks and giggles to fill the room there, and I'm going to want to build a woodcutter. Woodcutters will keep my firewood levels stocked, and I'm going to put it right next to one of my actual areas where I'm gathering my stockpiles, because I want them to go ahead and grab logs from here, and then they take them over to the wood cutting area, and they chop it up into little logs, little firewood logs, and then people can stay warm inside their homes. It's great. It's a wonderful system. Makes sense to me. Okay, so food is low. That's because once these houses are built, these folks will actually go and grab inventory for their family. So we've got corn in here, firewood, mushrooms, potatoes, and venison. So they just grab as much as they possibly can to provide for their families, and that is one thing. See, I'm gonna make one more farmer here, and we're gonna turn this into a potato field. So you can see she has no idea, what am I doing? With a question mark over her head, and then she'll lose that question mark once she figures out, like, hey, I'm a farmer. Oh, yep, there she goes. She's like, okay, I'll go farm. And then let's see. We're running low on firewood, so we need to prioritize that bad boy and get that up. We are now out of firewood because this home was built, so they took the rest of the firewood with them. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this little firewood shack done. Woodcutter. We got my 2 builders.
I got my laborers.
So start putting materials and resources into this, please. Come on, you laborers, put your backs into it. I need materials here. Still at 900 food. We're going to make that resource go up quite a bit, and especially now that we have a gatherer and a hunting cabin, we should be good to go. Got to get our firewood under control, make sure we have firewood for our homes and for our folks during the winter, and we'll be okay there. And then next we'll want to look at maybe setting up a blacksmith and a tailor, but that won't be for another episode or so. Just kind of thinking in my head what we want to do. I don't want to build and expand too quickly, otherwise everyone dies. That's just how it goes. Like, oh, you built 2 extra houses. Congratulations, you're dead. Like, that's just what happens. Everyone dies for some reason. Everyone starves because some of the mongerers of the new 2 homes decide to shove all of the food inside their homes and leave none for everybody else. I mean, we do in fact need another couple homes because we still have 5 homeless. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those rolling. We're gonna grab one of the laborers as a woodcutter, and I'm gonna limit one of these to 1 builder now, since we only have 1 focus. Not very many buildings being built, which is good. The woodcutter is going to get busy, so whoever that is, you'll see them come over here. They're going to grab firewood, the logs, drop it in here, and then they start chopping it up into little mounds of firewood. Beautiful, good job, fella. And what they do is they just gather it up. They'll take it right over here. Once they're full, and their inventory's full, and they take it over here and they drop it off inside of here, and then they grab more logs, and that's how you keep it efficient. Make sure that they have a source of logs right next to them at all times. Looking pretty dang good, I'm thinking. Got potatoes, got corn. Everyone is looking pretty good. We're at 1,000 food, so we're not going down in food, which is good. We're actually slightly going up, and we'll go up a lot when this food increases. And then next season, hopefully, we'll have a few more adults. All my children right now, I have 13 adults and 8 children. As these children are born, like Nellery was born, Almerson was born, Juliet was born. Once they hit the age of 10, they become working adults. Well, not adults, they become workers. They'll say adults, but a 10-year-old, come on, that's not an adult. I guess in olden times it was. Billy, your father has died at the ripe old age of 23. Congratulations, you now own the family farm. It's a 6-year-old kid. That's just kind of how it was. That is when this is taking place. It's like kind of medieval times, and these folks are just trying to survive. Trying to survive on their own. And the amazing thing is that this game was developed and made by one person. Shining Rock LLC. They had one guy working on this bad boy. So he did a freaking fantastic job. As simple as it is, like it is oodles and oodles of fun. Keeps you busy, and it's very, very challenging, which is great. I like a challenging game. And, you know, there's no combat in it, which is pretty amazing to me. No combat in a RTS. That's extremely fun. So definitely give this game a shot. Okay, we are going to be done with time, but it looks like we have a good start going on. We got our hunters cabin set up, we got our gatherers set up, we got some farms going, we got homes being built, we have our wood cutters, so I think our folks are not going to die through the winter. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. We're going to continue working and building towards a great civilization here. Again, we are aiming for 2,000 folks, and I believe we are on the right path to get there. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.